today's video is about how to update your beauty regime for autumn. And by that I mean both your skincare and also how to make your makeup look seasonal and new. When things get colder and the central heating goes on, skin invariably becomes drier. So it's a question of pumping moisture and hydration back into the skin. I first of all suggest that you ramp up your cleanser from a face wash or a lotion to a cream. A thick sort of buttery cream is often very comforting at this time of year. Clarins Extra Comfort Cleansing Cream is a real favourite of mine. L'Occitane have just brought out their ultra gentle cleansing milk, which goes with the rest of that ultra gentle range, and it's so soothing and softening, especially if you're somebody whose eczema or psoriasis or rosacea flares up in the cold weather. Something like this would be ideal. The same applies to moisturisers, so you probably want to opt for something a bit richer. Neal's Yard have just brought out this new product, which is the Wild Rose Beauty Balm, and it's just so rich. It's like a lip balm. It's really, really, really solid. It melts on contact with the skin. You can also opt for kind of intensive treatments at this time of year. Eve Lom has just brought out these smoothing treatment capsules. They come in a huge jar, and you just have millions of these very sort of hygienic capsules, and they just contain a really soothing, moisturising serum. You squeeze out this very rich, moist jelly. It just gives a lovely plumping quality to dried out autumn skin. My favourite thing about autumn is the makeup. I kind of get quite fed up of summer shades towards the end. There are some new foundations out for this autumn. They have more moisture in them, making them perfect for this time of year. Yves Saint Laurent has followed up their extremely successful Youth Liberator skincare line with a new foundation that contains Youth Liberator serum. So if you're a fan of that skincare, you will almost certainly love this. YSL are very good at foundations, and it's got a lovely, moist, serum-like texture. Clarins, who I've never particularly thought of as experts in foundation, have brought out this brilliant one, and it's called Extra Comfort. This foundation provides much more moisture than a normal foundation would. Smells amazing, smells like cucumber, and it has much more moisture in it. See how it's quite buttery, and it's a really good coverage. Bobbi Brown has brought out a new foundation for dry skin. This is the Luminous Moisturising Treatment Foundation. She used to do a moisturising foundation that was nowhere near as good as this. This is a big improvement, I feel. So it spreads really nicely and it feels amazing. I wore this all day yesterday and loved it. It has a real glow about it and it doesn't feel heavy or caked. Fantastic product. But once your base is down, then the most fun part of autumn makeup happens, and that is this amazing colour palette that's happened this year, which is all kind of sludgy greens, khakis and golds. And this one is my favourite one of the season. This is Chanel's Mystère palette, which pretty much sums it up for me. These colours are absolutely on trend, but you needn't spend a fortune because Topshop have done a similar thing for an absolute fraction of the price. So to show you how easy these colours are to wear, I'm just going to take this Chanel palette. You want to begin with quite a pale base colour. It just gives you a nice even base, and also it doubles up as a highlighter on the brow bone. You're then taking a sort of domed, round-edged brush, and you can lay on a middle colour. And this, you just take to just beyond the socket line. Frankly, you could finish there and just proceed straight to eyeliner or mascara. But if you wanted to go for it a bit, you can take a crease brush, which is a much smaller brush and has a rounded edge. And you can take a darker colour. You want to load up your crease brush so it's full of colour, and then just stroke off the excess. Put your hand on your chin to stabilise and anchor it. Start somewhere around the middle and just trace along your socket, defining the line. You don't want to go right in it, because when you open your eyes the colour will disappear. So you want to stay on it, if not slightly above it. Then you can take the paler colour again to blend the shades together so you don't have any harsh lines. And then if you want, you can go for a really dark liner. Again, anchor your hand, this time with your little finger, and just trace it along the lower lash line. And then you want it to line the top as well. You also want a mascara. Quite nice to use a coloured mascara if you fancy, as long as you put black on first. This is a green mascara by YSL, which is kind of cool. So with this sort of colour scheme, all these sludgy greens, I would keep cheeks and lips to a bare minimum, sort of peachy nude shades. However, if you find eyeshadow a bit of a faff altogether and this colour palette doesn't appeal to you, then wear a red lipstick. There are so many of them around. I wore this pretty much every day for the past 3 months. You can see it's been really well loved. Just a brilliant matte orangey red. But I also wanted to pick out this lipstick. It's a cream smooth lip colour. And the reason I love these lipsticks is that they really stay put and they feel so comfortable on the lips, almost as comfy as a lip balm. Really, really moisturising, making it perfect for this cold weather. Of course, if you are not that dexterous with makeup, or if you do a job where you can't wear lots of makeup, then maybe nails are the way to go. All of the YSL nail colours for the season are just amazing, but these Topshop nail colours are totally on trend and so cheap. Those are just some of the ways you can update for this autumn. I would either do an eye or a lip and sling some nails in there as well. Just so much fun. It's the most flattering colour palette in ages, and I feel sure it will suit most of you. Thanks for watching. Bye.